and equipment to give crews safe access. Visit les.com/trees to learn more.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff, former Husker football champion, speaker, and all.
Nebraska championship. Cornhuskers beat Miami. It's history. 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sand Hills Global, 93 The Ticket, and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. It is Friday, and this is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We got a big baseball series this week in Nebraska baseball against Northwestern. They're sweeping it. I'm calling it right now. Sweep for the Huskers this weekend. Don't even have to play the games.
Raff, I really hope you're right.
Sweep.
Let's just hope we don't. I mean, like I said, we should sweep this. I mean, there's no doubt about that. This game should be a sweep, but let's just hope it does take place. Nick, I'm going to ask you this, Raff. I'm going to ask you this, guys, man. Even if it's not a sweep, you got to win the series.
Yep, got to win.
You have to win. You cannot allow a team that is in so much turmoil as they are right now. It's not a knock. It's just a reality.
And I think it's an early pitch. I think it's at 3 today because of the weather later tonight.
And, dude, you think about tomorrow's game.
Yeah, going to be a little rainy tomorrow.
It's and cold.
And then tomorrow, and then Sunday, it's going to be really windy.
Dude, what do you think? See, that's kind of messing up our golf plans, man.
It really does.
I know. Yeah, I know. I the tee time on Sunday, we were just talking about it. It's going to be quilt weather. We're going to take quilts out there because it's going to be chilly.
What time are you playing?
8:40.
Now,
in our offense, when we booked it, it was a high of 65, and the winds were at 12 miles an hour. We booked it 2 weeks ago.
You know what, though, dude?
Maybe they'll be wrong.
Hopefully they're wrong.
80 and 10 mile an hour wind.
I'm hoping they're wrong because me and like I said, I had a tee time, and I'm just thinking. I was talking to Raff yesterday about. I was like, dude, if it's like what they're saying it's going to be, man, I'm not playing that, man.
Yep.
You know, when we played Wednesday at Hillcrest, and I was there. It was windy, but it was 80. You know, it wasn't. I don't think it was 40 miles. It definitely wasn't 40 miles. What do you think, right? I have 25, maybe 20.
Yeah, 20. 25.
Yeah, 20, 25. You start getting that 35 plus. It's like, nah, man. That's not even golf for me. You know, and that's just rough.
Yeah, that's miserable.
That's not fun. That's not fun.
But there was one time I did golf in the snow. That was kind of weird. But hey, that was a different time.
What possessed you to think that was going to be a good time?
We hadn't golfed. It'd been like all year.
So you were jonesing big time.
Yeah, I was like, gotta golf. So went out, played Hillcrest. There's like snow on the ground. It was great.
You know, Nick,
what's up?
I watched your video a few times last night, man.
Yeah, DJ.
Even my boys, my sons were like, yo, pops, man. He goes, hey, man, Nick, he got a little bit of skills with him, man.
I could say bars. I
got some bars. I got some bars. You said you rap at the bars?
I rap bars.
Oh boy.
Can you tell I don't rap?
No, the funniest part, man, is when your eyebrow went up towards the end because you were trying to think, okay, was that the right lyric?
I can't remember. I could not remember.
Very talented.
So your tea time is at 8:40. We tentatively have one for 3:15.
That won't be as bad.
I don't know, bro.
It
might be warm. And you know what? The weather could change. Who knows? The weather could totally change as far as we know.
Yeah, you know.
I don't care about wind.
Either we play golf or we watch golf at Jake's. Hey, I have
and guys, I don't know if you guys know this. What's the universal cure to cold weather? Fireball shooters.
I thought you were gonna say stay at home.
No, we're in our late 40s, Nick. We don't do crazy stuff like that.
Almost 50.
Yeah, we don't
don't lie.
We're like mature. We're not young kids like you that go out on the court and fireball shooters, just partying the whole time. We are in our old age. We're mature.
Don't lie to me. I know way better than that. I know you guys way too well.
What are you talking about, man? It's only coffee out there, man.
Yeah,
it's
course,
coffee.
Of course.
You know, I will say if it's 20 to 25 miles per hour winds, I can do that. But on this, when it's we're playing at the Highlands though, because there's no trees out there hardly.
There's
no cover. Because at least at Hillcrest we had plenty of trees.
Yeah.
If it was blowing from the south most of the day, wasn't it? Yeah. Blowing from the south. So, but at Highlands, it doesn't matter where it's coming from. It's getting you. It's just getting you. Craig says, "Have some Fireball, Grandpa." Raff's a bad grandpa. Was it a movie Bad Grandpa or Naughty Grandpa?
Bad
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Bad Grandpa.
I believe in concentrating on my game.
It still doesn't work
doing fireball shooters.
I was looking at my now. Nick, do you have a gin number?
What?
Gin for your handicap?
Handicap.
Not this year. Last year, I just know for my golf league last year. Since we played 9, my golf league or my golf handicap was like 8 or 9
for 9 holes.
For 9 holes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kyle has something there. Yep, Nick is bringing alcohol illegally onto these.
No, it is illegal, so that's why we buy it at the Tiburon Golf Shop.
Nick's got a liquor store in his golf bag.
Let's try, Kyle. Let's try.
So I was talking to Raff about the gin yesterday, and dude, I shot at 80 actually.
Oh, nice work.
At the gym, but it still sucked. I mean, but for me, it's not sucking for an 88 at Hillcrest on a windy day. I'll take 88 anywhere. Yeah. I'll take 88 at Jim Ager. As far as that goes, and that's an up hard 3/4 all the way. So this morning, man, all right, up, just kind of toss and turn last night, and I walk into the gym. First of all, I look to my right and I see a car that looks familiar to me. It's about, and I got about a little after 4, and did some work before I went to the gym and did a little more extra work because it's got a long day today. It's the gym probably about 5:20 or so, and I'm pulling in there. I'm like, I know that car. And I walk in.
Whose car is it?
And I see this machine.
Oh, yeah.
Has water all around it. I see these 2 arms pulsating. Sweat, redness, vigor, tenacity, determination, discipline. And I look over, there's no other than Raff's good take. Oh, Raff's good take.
Was he still wearing the same polo?
No. So was he rocking that medium?
Yeah.
No, man. Check this out. So I look over. I was like, Raff, what's up? He's about as red as your shirt right now, as red as our sign in 97 the ticket back there in the background. Red, sweating, puffing, swagging, walking, throwing sweat on innocent patrons at the gym. 6'9" of muscle and determination and grit. I was like, Raff, what's up? What's up, dog?
What up?
Dude went to 4 a.m. kickboxing. Then topped it off with a weightlifting session at the gym.
This morning?
I did the double.
Wow.
He doubled up. He did more before 5:30 than most folks will do today.
Raffy.
I was proud of him, man. I was like, he got out of his comfort zone, big dog.
Wow, it looks like you need a couple of fireball shooters. As a reward. That's how you need to spend your afternoon.
I work out so I can drink.
Hey, think about this, Raff. When people tease us about walking the course, no. I work out so I don't have to walk the course. Exactly. When I go golfing is a thing for me to where I want to walk as minimal as possible because I've already did that in the mornings. And teach their own, but that's why we do what we do, because when I go golf, dude, I'm not trying to walk.
Yeah.
Think about, like Mark Party and those guys. Big shout out to Mark Party, man. And we met with talk on Hillcrest on Wednesday, that crew. They walked. Can you imagine walking Hillcrest on Wednesday?
What they say, between 6 and 8 miles?
6 and 8 miles.
And I would be 8 or 8.5 or 9 because I'd be back in the trees.
Bro, and think about the undulations there at Hillcrest.
Yeah, up, down.
Up, down, up, down. The wind was beating you up because we walked into the clubhouse, man. It's like my face was like, thank you.
Yeah.
Because it was just wind whipped, man. It's beating us up so bad, man. But Raff, I was proud of you. I seen this one. I was like, look at big fella getting it in.
Thank you.
Big fella getting it in. So, Raff, what you got? Tell him what you got tonight. I know you told him on a spillover. What you got popping tonight with the black shirt and a DP?
Me and Terrell Farley are going to challenge the tag team champions of the world for the undisputed WWE SmackDown titles. I wish they let us wrestle tonight, but we're just going to go watch.
Just going to go watch tonight?
Yeah.
That's going to be how many people do you think will be there tonight?
Honestly, less than 4,000.
Hello.
You think so at Pinnacle?
Yeah, I've been to a couple there, and it's funny because on television they come on and we're here from a sold-out Pinnacle Bank Arena, and then the whole
they'll keep the camera low.
The whole east side of the building is empty, and
they won't show that.
The cameras are all facing towards the west.
Rico, you know what? Rico just said maybe if you walked more, you wouldn't look like you had a diaper for your butt. AD.
Good Lord.
He's coming in hot.
Holy
Early.
That is mean.
Rico says maybe if you walked more, you would look like you got a diaper for a butt, AD.
Wow.
Hey, see, that's deep seated.
Yo.
This is Friday morning, man. It ain't even. It's 8:31, and Rico came out firing already.
Why is he got to do that?
See, here's
Do I
the thing.
stand up for you right now?
See,
Come right back at him.
you know what? Here's the thing about
You just save it
the
up.
Davis butt. You know what?
Davis butt.
The Davis butt. See, when I was little, I had tough scans, man. We could never go to the regular size stuff when I was a little kid, and it used to bother me when I was a kid because the kids teased me, called me Buffalo butt,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
and but they called Bookman on Good
Yep,
Times Buffalo butt.
Yep.
And so, I grew up watching Good Times, man. You know,
Oh,
obviously, it was, then you hear Buffalo butt. I'm like, man, they call me Bookman. They call me Bookman. I'll never forget my mom saying, because I was younger, she called me baby boy, that butt is gonna be a thing of beauty when you get older. They can't stop looking at your butt. So I got a big old butt. I mean, when that song "The Butt" came out, I was like, sexy.
AD got a big old butt. Oh,
AD got a big old butt. Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Nick Gillis got a big old butt. Oh yeah, Big Raff got a big old butt. Oh yeah, look. See, I got
I
a
have
big
like
butt.
a little skinny butt.
Skinny butt.
I've always wanted.
Okay, guys.
I've always wanted more curvature.
Listen.
No, what are you doing? We're talking about butts. We coming back.
Yeah, we need to.
Crowbait shit, Munduncan Dunk Davis. Munduncan Dunk Davis. It is. I do have a big butt. We're gonna talk about that later, man. That's why when people doing all those squats, I'm like, dude, does it look like I really need to do any more squats? All right, there's 2 pit bulls back there fighting.
All right, we're gonna send it to break. This is the Drive 93.7 The Ticket. Here's what's happening at your Lucky. It's the biggest wine and spill of the year. Steve has details.
These prices are unheard of, like Absolute Vodka, a 1.75 liter bottle, $15.99. These are the lowest prices in the entire Tri-County area. And if you like Crown Royal 1.75 liters on sale for $39.99. That's a $22 savings off our everyday retail while supplies last today, tomorrow, and Sunday at all Lincoln Hy-Vee stores.
As Steve said, we're talking huge savings at Hy-Vee's biggest sale of the year on wine and spirits. Save $22 a bottle on Absolute Vodka and Crown Royal whiskey. The sale starts today and runs through this weekend while supplies last. Buy an 8-pack of High Noon Hard Seltzer, only $13.99. Hy-Vee's wine and spirits sale. Lowest prices of the year, now through this weekend. Only at your Lincoln Hy-Vee.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the team. 4 locations, 1 in Seward.
It's the fun of the regular season for the Lincoln Stars on Friday, April 21st, when they host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 p.m. It's Fandemonium at the Icebox as the Stars are celebrating their great fans with prizes throughout the evening. Cheer on the Stars one final time in the regular season before the Clark Cup playoffs begin on April 24th. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com or by calling 402-474-7827.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Steve's Garage Doors and Services is hiring. They are looking for a garage door installation and service technician with a clean driving record. Experience is not required as they will train for the positions. However, mechanical aptitude is required. If you want to come be a part of a small business where you're family, not just an employee, call Steve's Garage Doors and Services today to apply at 402-480-2840. That's 402-480-2840. Steve's Garage Doors and Services.
Imagine your next staff meeting. Now imagine your next staff meeting with a side of ribs. Your next client presentation, or that same client presentation with brisket and baked beans. It's better, right? Let Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul take care of all of your business catering needs. Feed the staff, cater your next event, whatever you need, Mary Ellen's can help. They can even host your events in their brand new event space located right next to the restaurant. Go see for yourself. Mary Ellen's Food for the Soul at 29th and Pine Lake or online at maryellens.com. Let them fix you a plate.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with laborers starting at $20 and up based on experience. Constructors has immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com. Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 Tall Boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Spring sports are here and it's time to upgrade your equipment. But don't go rushing to your big box store. Play It Again Sports is your place to go for all spring sport for baseball, softball, golf, and disc golf. Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And don't forget, buying from them is a great way to get new products with great discounts by also bringing in your used items for store credit or cash on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
A lot of businesses say that they're family folk. Situations in life arise, the business feels anything but for your best interests. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring, and they will always treat their employees like family, as they do with customers. James Enterprise Incorporated is hiring Class A and B CDL drivers, a shop tech, and diesel mechanic. If you're looking for a career with a company that goes above and beyond to value you and your family, apply today at jamesenterpriseinc.com or call 402-432-6740. It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Getting experience to jumpstart a meaningful career can be difficult, and education can cost a fortune. Luckily, AmeriCorps can be the solution. With AmeriCorps, you'll earn a stipend and education award while helping people. Plus, you'll gain professional skills and make connections to help you build your career. If you're ready to start a career you can be proud of, visit serve.nebraska.gov/service to find a program for you. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, live on The Drive. It's Friday. And you know, when it's Friday, things get a little crazy up in here.
You in the butt. Oh, sexy. Ow, ain't nothing wrong.
I guess Thursday was kind of crazy too. So
all night long.
Maybe just Thursdays and Fridays.
Thursday we got the text of wow, it must be a slow day in sports, and it's like, no, we just get off the rails real quick here.
Welcome to Friday.
Believe it or not, we have a plan that we want to talk about sports.
We do.
And we just branch off.
We're like
accidentally.
We're like a train that veers off the rails.
Yeah.
You know what? We don't go off the rails. We just explore other parts of the tracks.
Oh yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
That's speaking as a motivational speaker. We can put a positive spin to anything.
We like to explore.
You know
didn't
what?
fail your test. You just did as best as you could.
Yeah, you didn't fail. You just learned. You were just 30 away from 100.
Yeah, just 30.
It's like Einstein said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. I figured out 1,000 ways that something didn't work. It's all about how you look at it. Remember I talked about lenses the other day on Attitude Adjuster? That's what it's about. It's all how you look at things, man. I really didn't get D's in college. It stood for done.
Ah, of course.
It's all about how you look at it, fellas.
Rico's going all in on you today.
What did Rico say about me today, man? My laptop's
AD gonna open up his own bakery with a cake his parents gave him.
AD and his cakes.
Rico is just at the front desk, just lighting me up, man. Yeah. I mean, he is just up there lighting me up, talking about I look like I'm wearing a diaper in my pants, and like I'm telling you, man, those childhood things, teasing, that stuff stays with you though.
Oh, it does.
So I'm serious. It bothered me all this. I mean, I joke, but real talk, man. I was very self-conscious of my butt because it was so big. And you wearing tough skins, and you got to get your jeans. My mom used to put the elastic. She'd go she would go to the fabric store, and she'd get this elastic to stretch my pants around my butt. I had to buy my own basketball shorts for Bowen's Plumbing because none of the shorts, the issue fit me.
Oh boy,
ripped out another one.
I'm like, dang, another pair gone.
And then we got the nose issue every time Coach Brown sees them with the nose.
Oh man, my nose. I get teased. Coach Brown, he says, AD, keep your nose out my business. I was called Snuffleupagus. Hello, AD.
Oh my God, you sound just like Snuffy.
Hello, bird.
Bird.
It's like Dave Chappelle. When you think about cartoons as a kid, though, you can look at them as you're older now. It's like those are some dysfunctional cartoons. Like Dave Chappelle said, you know, what's his name? Snuffleupagus.
Oh yeah.
You know, looked like he was a junkie. All nose was always running. Hello, bird. Pepe Le Pew was very handsy. It was like, wait a minute, bro. She's I don't think she wants you to kiss you.
And then the all-time show of shows, Married with Children. Go back and watch some of those clips.
There's no way in the world that
my
would be
God.
on TV today, man. There's no way.
Insane. Have you ever watched Married with Children, Nick?
No.
You've got to pull it up and watch some old Married with Children.
You got to. Hey, Jeff from Farrell said, what's up, Jeff? He said, Raff worked out at 4 a.m. today. You worked out with Jeff today?
I'm a real American.
Jeff taught?
Oh, yeah, he was there.
Nah, bro, I went back to the crib on that one.
Well, the game plan was like, because...
Say that he taught an easy class today.
I would say it was, but I don't think...
Say, yeah, Jeff was real easy today.
I think sometimes Jeff, some of these instructors, they have like their notebooks from like their past classes, and they're like, well, I'm going to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a little bit of this. I swear Jeff don't have a clue of what he's doing until about 20 seconds before class starts.
And it's all misery.
And it's like, I'm like, okay, here we go. And like today we were doing hit 4 times and then do 3 kicks, push-ups, kicks, push-ups, 3 right kicks. That stuff, oh man, that just burns me out. And
Jeff is an assassin, man.
I get done and like, well, when AD walked in, my face was all red and the sweat was glistening. That was from I just got out of class.
Yeah, you was.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was
Raff got done with that workout and he was just like, I want to leave
right now. OJ, CJ, I was right there with you. I was like, and then at the best.
I thought Jeff was going to kill me. I wanted to die.
The funniest part about it too is we get to the end of class. We're like, all right, we're almost done. I see 3 minutes. I'm like, all right. And I'm thinking to myself, what could do something that would really, let's do surrenders. And I was like, oh, surrender. I think I'd rather do burpees than surrenders.
Cheeseburger says, no. Now Jeff is going to have everyone running sprints tomorrow. He probably will. Cheeseburger also said, my wife has been chewing my butt since we got married almost 15 years ago, so I've lost my butt. You keep texting in there, you're going to lose your wife. Cheeseburger. Thomas Lincoln says, AD always knows what's going on.
That's like Ray. He's always got an eye on the situation.
Yeah. Well, folks, this is something we're going to hop into history, but this is something that hopefully this guy's career is history. We told you yesterday that I wanted to dive into this when we were talking about it. And it's still, fellas, disturbing to me. Now, there's been a few schools who spoke out. What I'm referring to, when we come back from break. There we go. We come back from break.
History, and we can do this in the 9 o'clock.
We'll do that. Well, we got to
have a guest. We have a guest.
We will get to this. We will get to this eventually.
On.
All right. While you're on break, no, I'm not going to tell you. We'll just wait till we come on break.
Teasing
it.
We can always not do history and do this.
We'll be butt back.
We can do a quick history.
We'll do a quick history
like
because we got to play this.
I do have a good piece of history today. I just learned it today. Pretty funny.
Sounds good.
All right.
Well, folks, we're history for about a couple minutes as we hear a word from our sponsorships and partners. Drive with AD Raff 97.2.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy her ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience, I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand Island. SauterHeyman.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in April. Try their pesto cream cheese on any breakfast sandwich. And try the Karma Latte, as 10% of proceeds from that drink will go to the Teammates Mentoring Program. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Where will your path take you, traveler? To seek fortune in a new career? Or on a journey to distant lands for a well-deserved vacation? Wherever you go, one distraction could spell disaster. You can change your fate, adventurer. Don't drive distracted. Paid for by the NDOT Highway Safety Office.
It's the final home game of the regular season for the Lincoln Stars on Friday, April 21st, when they host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 p.m. It's Fandemonium at the Icebox as the Stars are celebrating their great fans with prizes throughout the evening. Cheer on the Stars one final time in the regular season before the Clark Cup playoffs begin on April 24th. Get your tickets now at LincolnStars.com or by calling 402-474-7827.
Rosie's Bar Grill, open for lunch and dinner, 10th and P or 1 Center Park Road.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Owned Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with Equity House.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. Wedding bells to trip and everything in between. Capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Owned Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersownedheloc.org. Limitations may apply. Equal housing lender.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it is Truck Month at Koppel, and we are pulling out all of the stops for this gigantic event. The lots are starting to fill, and we have some great deals for you waiting in Louisville. Brand new GMC Sierra Light Duty and new Silverado Light Duty trucks. All have up 4,000. That's right, up to 4,000. All new light duty trucks on Koppel, so do not wait. Now is the time to buy a new truck. So stop on in or visit us online at koppelcars.com. You must have a trade-in and finance with Koppel. All deals with approved credit.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views of action-packed racing, go to Kansas Speedway. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hames from Nebraska Volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub, and more. And they have jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606. Learn more at high-electric.com.
Lincoln Earth Day is on Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live
music, and fun family activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sponsored by Johanna Rhodes Real Estate. More event details at rhoadshomes.com.
The captain, Vershawn Jackson.
Heisman Trophy winner, Eric Cross. What's the game when you truck the guy?
Iowa. That was like, that play right there was all about me saying, this is my job. Because I was in a QB battle with Bobby Newcomb at that time. Actually, I shouldn't have been playing quarterback that game. I was playing receiver. I think they were trying to keep me a little bit happy. And they put me in at QB, and we had scored. And I think the coaches kind of like looked at each other like, oh, we might have to put him in like maybe another series. And so, I mean, I think I played, I don't know that I came out of the game a whole lot. We ended up winning 42-7. But again, I was just being me. That's how I play the game.
This is The Drive, AD and Raff on 97 The Ticket and the Ticket.com.
All right, everybody. We're back again. This is Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. AD hitting that mic all over the place. Is it about that time, AD?
My button hit the microphone. Excuse me. Boom, boom. Excuse me. How's the butt? Your butt hits the mic, you got a big old butt. Anytime the microphone is that high and your butt's still that high, you can reach your pocket by just putting your hand right behind there and reach your wallet because your butt, it's got a high butt. Big old butt. Got a big old butt.
All righty then.
And Ryan, you wrong on this in today's history. It's about the background of tough skins.
Oh, boy.
I was wearing tight jeans before tight jeans came out.
All right, let's hit it.
Let's play Sam Cooke.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much about biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
The best part is you hear Raff harmonize. Hold on, just wait.
Don't know much about the French I took.
I'm singing.
You hear Raff harmonize.
I gave all I had for that recording.
Hey,
You just hear Raff.
he's getting better with it, man.
French I took. I'll have you know, Nick, that me and AD practiced yesterday.
We got
Practice what?
his song.
So AD tells me yesterday that he's driving, and guess what song he's singing while he's driving?
What?
Dude, that song came on.
Which one?
Raff's good take.
Oh, this one?
Oh.
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh. Yeah, AD's like, yeah, I was driving yesterday, and I just started singing out of nowhere. It's Raff's good take.
I was like, what is wrong? Raff was like, it's catchy.
And then next thing you know, we're sitting there and we're both practicing, and he's like, all right. And so I worked on it. So I'm looking for a great performance today.
How to bring some soul into there, man. Brought some soul into there, which helped out quite a bit. Well, in Husker history, folks, Coach Bill Jennings says inexperience will be a challenge as just 11 Lettermen return for spring drills. That was in 1958. Bill Jennings, former Nebraska football coach. Can you imagine that, y'all? Only 11 Lettermen. Well, think about that. They weren't very good.
Nope.
They weren't. I think Bill Jennings had one of the worst losing records in coaching records in Nebraska history. You know, so it was. It's not a knock. It's just reality. It's the facts.
There was a man up in Wyoming.
Yep, that was coming down. Bob Devaney. That's all I'm going to say. 2003, the defense dominates the final scrimmage for the spring game. You know, to think about this, man, the defenses tend to, that's what's different about this year. From what we're hearing from spring ball, the offense is progressing a lot quicker than the defense. And the defense's defense, they're totally changing the defense too, though. Because usually you adapt a lot quicker on the defensive side than you do the offensive side because, obviously schematics, terminology, reps, etc., familiarity, actually unfamiliarity with what's going on. But I like that, though. I like when you to make sure guys are doing it right instead of just rushing through it. So they even said, I think yesterday, Raff, Nick, that they're slowing down what they're doing and just seeing who the guys are that's getting it, letting them understand the process, the system. Because you think about it, dude, a week from tomorrow, it's a wrap.
Game day.
And you think about spring ball. When spring ball is over, it's the next time they all get together as a team with coaches involved.
Yeah,
it's fall camp.
It's real.
It is real. And not that right now is, but I'm saying you're not getting geared up for winter summer conditioning. No, you're getting, when they come back, you're getting geared up to start the season off. And that's when things really start to get real. You start weeding guys out even more. And that'll be done. In fact, when is that?
Saturday.
Saturday, the portal opens up, correct?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I guess if you're thinking about transferring or going into the portal, maybe you play the scrimmage on Saturday, and then maybe after that, maybe Saturday, Sunday, Monday might be when you start seeing the first signs of some people leaving the program.
Well, I'll tell you what, speaking of history, I'm not going to belabor this a whole lot longer. On social media, if you noticed, probably didn't notice, but there was a trainer named Mark Taylor down in Georgia. He leads an organization called Speed Edge Sports. You know, you see these guys get trained and athletes in Macon. He's claimed to be the been at the Georgia High School Association Coach of the Year for 6 years in a row. Video of him leaked online, and the racial slurs and epithets that he was slurring was, I mean, it was sickening. It was egregious. It was pathetic. And the thing about his business, guys, imagine Steve Warren, like a Steve Warren Academy or something like that.
That's exactly what.
Yes. So with that being said, if you look up Mark Taylor, it's bad. So I'm just letting you know, if you're at work, probably want to put it on mute, because the racial slurs, it's almost like, dude, he almost like he didn't even care.
Yeah.
The racial slurs he was throwing down there in Atlanta, talking about there's trees, which, you know, obviously what that means. There's trees down there. He says this racial slurs to this lady that was, was coming out in traffic, gets in the hotel room, says some more racial slurs. There was a statement, because I've been waiting for this for the past 3 days. When are one of these schools going to speak up and say, we have no affiliation with this guy? Clemson actually did. Their director of sports, he has no affiliation here. Yeah. They said he was here strictly with one of his athletes. Now, this guy is yelling racial slurs, white guy. But most of his athletes he's training are black.
Yeah.
And the way they've come out is I'm glad to see that. The point being is this, folks, careful if you have kids that age, I don't care if they're white or black, you don't want your kids around an individual like this. Yep. This is a sick man, racist, hateful man.
And then he was renting his space from a
church,
the Central Fellowship Christian Academy, and they've came out and they've cut off everything effective immediately. They're done. But it's just like, come on, people.
Dude, what do you think? Do you think somebody hacked his phone? Because I can't see him purposely uploading that to end his whole business.
Yeah, I have no idea how that.
Somebody had to axe the grind, and I'm glad they did, because it exposed this knucklehead. Yeah. But it was just when I seen that, and I'm thinking, maybe he did. Maybe I didn't hear what I thought I heard. You know what I'm saying? No, he just went on a tangent. Mark Taylor, I'm glad that he's been exposed. Being around young athletes and just get rid of them. College campus said, you have hate has no place here. And then when your athletes you're training are all black, so he had 16 in the NFL. A number went to D1 schools all over the country, but thankfully we rooted one of these guys out, because it definitely has no place in sports. Has no place in society, period, as far as that goes. So enough with that guy. But coming up, folks, you definitely want to stick around. We got an amazing guest for you that if you want to be inspired, you want to be motivated, you want your sense of hope renewed, you don't want to miss our guest on the other side of these commercial break from our partnerships and teammates. This is The Drive with AD and Raff. We got Nick holding it down on Friday. Raff as well, 93.7 The Ticket.
Here's what's happening at your V. It's the biggest wine sale of the year. Steve from Hy-Vee has more details.
These prices are unheard of, like Absolute Vodka, a 1.75 liter bottle, $15.99. These are the lowest prices in the entire Tri-County area. And if you like Crown Royal 1.75 liters on sale for $39.99. That's a $22 savings off our everyday retail while supplies last today, tomorrow, and Sunday at all Lincoln Hy-Vee stores.
As Steve said, we're talking huge savings at Hy-Vee's biggest sale of the year on wine and spirits. Save $22 a bottle on Absolute Vodka and Crown Royal whiskey. The sale starts today and runs through this weekend while supplies last. Buy an 8-pack of High Noon Hard Seltzer, only $13.99. Hy-Vee's wine and spirits sale. Lowest prices of the year, now through this weekend. Only at your Lincoln Hy-Vee.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet, KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Working at Continental in Lincoln isn't a job, it's a career. And right now they've raised wages again and they're hiring for production operators at $24.11 per hour, which grows to $28.27 per hour within 3 years. Skilled trade positions now start at $32.76 per hour with opportunities to make more based on certifications. Continental also has salary jobs available and great benefits, plus medical and prescription costs at very low premiums. Dental, vision, and life insurance are offered at no premium cost to the associates, with increased bonuses and vacation for new hires. To learn more or to apply, go to continental-jobs.com with keyword Lincoln. Come work at Continental today.
Hey, pack bags, going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Own Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from the house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon wrap dates for the cocktail hour?
We can keep the bacon wrap dates. From wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between, capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Own more at Members Own HELOC. Equal housing lender.
You planting this spring? Make safety your priority. LES requires any landscaping or trees to be planted a safe distance from electrical lines and equipment to give crews safe access. Visit les.com/trees to learn more.
Are you looking for a solid, stable career in assembly, CNC machining, or injection molding? We got you covered. Hi, Bob Williams, HR Director for Garner Industries, a world-class manufacturer with a 70-year history right here in Lincoln. And I just listed some great career opportunities that you can find by logging into GarnerIndustries.com. If you want top pay, excellent benefits, flexible work hours, and opportunity to work in a clean, modern, air-conditioned with great people, contact me today by applying online at GarnerIndustries.com.
Spring is in the air. Everyone knows this is the best time of the year to buy and sell a home. Johanna Rhodes with RE/MAX Concepts Real Estate is your go-to agent for help with one of life's big decisions. Come see Johanna at the Lincoln Earth Day celebration Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music, and family-friendly activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Learn more at lincolnearthday.org.
It's April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors Lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen.
Your car. It's filthy and probably has a few dings and nicks all over it. Don't be that guy. Get it upgraded and repaired at Renew Your Auto. At Renew Your Auto, they offer tons of services: ceramic coating, window tinting, paintless dent repair, washes and details, bed liners, and more. Can you go to get service like that all in one place? Schedule your appointment today at renewyourauto.com. See what Renew can do for you.
There's a new way to vacay when you fly LNK. Check out brand new service at the Lincoln Airport to some of America's favorite travel destinations. Catch convenient nonstop flights to Vegas, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Orlando, Austin, Dallas, or Nashville when you fly via Redway. With so many affordable options to choose from, planning your vacation has never been easier. Visit GoFlyRed.com and book today. Flights are public charters offered by Global X Air Tours LLC and operated by Global Crossing Airlines Incorporated.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was getting into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back.
Sure. Sauter Heyman Jewelers, Lincoln and Grand. Sauter Heyman.
When you were a kid, clubs were cool. Robotics club or space club and stuff like that. But what do adults get? Book clubs and quilting clubs? Forget that. A margarita club. Get to Upside Bar and Lounge and join the best club in town. 10 flavors of margaritas like Maui Wow, burnt pineapple, and Try all 10 of them and receive your own souvenir margarita glass. Make it your new Monday night tradition. $4 margaritas and $4 basketball. Grab the crew and head on over Monday nights or any night. Upside Bar and Lounge at 29th and Pine Lake.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mix Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. Great pay, medical, and retirement benefits, paid time off, and we pay for CDL training. Apply today to earn an average total compensation of $50,000 to $60,000 your first year driving. From Nebco's beginnings in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBINC.com.
Keep summer green with Judson Baleen and Judson Irrigation. More than 40 years ago, Judson Irrigation started taking in orphans. Lawn sprinkler systems installed by a quickie, cheapy summer job, install 'em and forget 'em outfit, long forgotten. Call Judson Irrigation. They'll never forget you.
Keep summer green. Judson Irrigation, 420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, author Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday. AD, we have ourselves a very special guest.
Yes, we do, folks. There we go. Sean Donald is in the building. United States Marines veteran, Afghanistan vet, avid golfer, Duncan Aviation. The only thing, Sean, I got a problem with you right now.
Uh-oh.
And you a big dude, too. That's why I'm saying it way across over here.
Here we go.
He's a Florida Gator.
Oh, boy.
But we converted him, though, right, Sean?
Halfway.
It's kind of like the score in the fourth quarter. You guys were halfway coming back.
Exactly, I'll watch the game, but I won't necessarily cheer sometimes. Unless they're playing Iowa.
There you go. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Oh, you're good then. You're back.
You're back. You're back. Sean, thanks for joining us this morning, brother.
No problem, man. It's an honor. It's an honor.
We appreciate you. Sean, first of all, to all the military vets out there, I don't want to forget this. And I say this at every presentation to our military vets. Thank you for your service, brother. I'm from a military background family myself. My grandfather was both military. My brother Mark was over in Desert Storm. My brother Butch was in the military as well. To all of our vets that listen, we appreciate you more than you know. Brother, we appreciate you because your story is just remarkable, which I want to hop into. Sean, where'd you grow up, man? Where's home originally?
Home originally is Jacksonville, Florida for me.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yep.
And then Jacksonville, Florida, any siblings?
Yes, I got three other brothers.
Three other brothers.
And they all live in Florida with dad. Mom passed away a couple years ago, but they all still live down there in Florida. after college or
Uh-huh.
after that first year of college.
I've been to Florida. I've been to the campus. I understand where you're coming from there.
So I about flunked out of Nebraska, and I'm from here. I couldn't imagine going to school in Florida, in Gainesville. It's 75, 80 every day.
Yeah. And you go to the beach, you're partying, and it's just one of those things that you got to make a life decision. And at that time, college just wasn't working out for me, university, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go join the service. I know I'll get my act straightened up here.
So you were down there. I'm just saying, make sure my mom's listening to that. Nevertheless, so 3 older brothers. Now, all your brothers still live in Jacksonville?
Yes.
All down in Jacksonville still?
Yep.
So you leave the University of Florida in what year?
It was 89.
89.
Yep.
You guys have some ballers down. Emmitt Smith was 85, 86?
Yep.
So he was about gone when you got there then?
Yeah.
He was just getting with the Cowboys. And Pete, I'm sorry, Ferguson, but that was the last time they were respectable back at their times. But nevertheless.
Kerwin Bell, I think, was the quarterback at that time, too.
Who was that?
Yep.
Kerwin Bell.
Kerwin Bell. Mm-hmm. So you leave in 89. Okay, so school was not for you at that time.
Yeah.
Where did your head go right away?
I had to do something, to get my life straight. So I looked at services and ended up joining in the Marine Corps.
So you joined, they call you guys Leathernecks?
Yes, sir.
Tell people, I did some research on that because I got some buddies who are military vets. A shout out to Tony Goins right there.
PG.
Military vets, military guys. Tell us the genesis, where that kind of the word that genesis, where Leathernecks came from.
Back in the day, from what the British, they said that we're just crazy, and our dress uniform, there's a strap that goes across the neck, and so that's kind of where the whole term of leatherneck came from, because it was always on the uniform, whatever wartime, whatever. There's always something protecting the neck, so that's kind of where the term came from.
Leathernecks.
Yep.
When you guys say, no, you don't say, I'm only gonna, want to make sure I'm protocol here. When you say Semper Fi, what does that mean?
Semper Fidelis, Semper Fi means always faithful. So, and that's what it's a true hard and fast story. You got to be faithful. You got to be, doing what you do. You got to have each other's six, it's just being faithful, there's nothing else to it. It's also that same adage, there's no ex-Marine. It's only a former Marine, because you can't divorce the Marine Corps. So there's no ex to Marine.
I like that. Where'd you do your basic training at?
I did my basic training at Parris Island, South Carolina.
They got songs about Parris Island, man. So when you first, so you got to explain this to me, man. This is one reason why, for me, you're built different, brother. Literally, because you're a big old dude. When you walked in, I was like, dang, I didn't know that dude was that big, man. Came look like a defensive end. I was like, I ran from dudes like that. You walked in, how you doing, AD? I was like, man, I got it. How you doing, AD? I was like, wow, it's a big old dude, man. When you got into there, when you basic training, tell me what that was like. The moment you got off that bus and got to Parris Island, what happened right away?
Oh,
you knew you wasn't in Gainesville, right?
I knew I wasn't in Gainesville. We get the bus pulls up at Parris Island. There's a set of yellow footprints, and you got a drill instructor that comes on the bus and he starts yelling at you and this, that, and the other. Get off. Get on the yellow footprints, and from there it was just pure terror. You had drill instructors that was just down your throat, up in your face, it just constant. There was no time to think, oh crap, I made a mistake. There was none of that.
There was no turning back at that point.
No turning back. And once you're on the yellow footsteps, you're there for 13 weeks.
So they give you the option, they tell you if you put your feet in those yellow steps, you're not leaving.
Oh, when you sign on the dotted line to go to the Marine Corps,
it's a wrap. You're in.
You're in.
It's a wrap.
Yep. And when you put your feet on the yellow footprints, it starts. You're a maggot when you step on those yellow footprints. And for 13 weeks, that basically they just tear you down and build you back up. So with 13 weeks, you graduate as a Marine.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like get rid of all the bad when they tear you down, and then slowly build you back up to where you have, some discipline in your body and, some courage and backbone and whatnot. So
Chase B says no veteran forgets the shark attack.
No.
That's a military term. What military code, right? What is a shark attack?
A shark attack is when you're standing there, and prime example, I went in with a female Marine.
Mm-hmm.
So we both went to boot camp together, and we're halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Our paths cross on the rifle range, and I just glanced over at her, and they caught that. And so I had my drill instructors and her drill instructors, which are female drill instructors, all up in my face. You got no personal space.
Right.
They are like in your face, the bills hitting the side of the head or whatever. They're just all up in your grill.
Mm-hmm.
And three male DIs and 3 female DIs, just all at you. And you just stand there. And I had a plate of food in my hand, because we're at the chow line. I plate of food, I'm standing there, position of attention while they're just
going
me
on.
up. Oh yeah.
What was the toughest part? Was there ever a night where you were doing your 13-week boot camp that you were thinking, I don't know if I can make this?
Oh yeah. Several times. We've every night when somebody screws up, everybody screws up. So you got to pay for it. So there'll be extra physical activity in the sand pit.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in June, July, and August, which is the hottest 3 months.
In South Carolina, June, July, August?
Yes. And the sand fleas were out. The heat, red flag, whatever. Get out there.
It didn't matter what the waves were doing.
Yeah, exactly. If it was a black flag, red flag, kind of those are your warnings. Hey, don't stay outside. But no, boot camp, your butt was outside. Yep. Doing whatever. Yeah, it was terrifying, but it was also fun too.
Terrifyingly fun.
Yes.
What I look for.
Exactly. And then eventually as you progress, your platoon learns little routines to get going faster. So basically by the end of the first month, we were sleeping green.
What's sleeping green?
We were sleeping in our uniforms, our camis.
Oh wow!
And on top of the bunks, not in it or anything. So the bunks are made nice and tight. So when morning comes and jump out of the bed, tighten everything back up, stand on line, and you're already dressed. So
there wasn't no showers going on.
There were showers. Yeah, 2-minute shower.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm just adjusting the temperature in 2 minutes. Not there, you ain't.
No, not boot camp, you ain't. And I tell my kids that too. I got 4 kids, and oh man, hey, hot water only lasts so long.
Yeah.
15, 20 minutes. Come on now. I'm used to taking 2, 3, 4 tops.
In and out.
In and out.
Air dry. I'm done. So you make it through boot camp. When you finish that, okay, think about this. Florida things didn't work out in college.
Mm-hmm.
So you say, you know what? It didn't work out there. I'm going to go to one of the. I'm not have any other military branches getting out of me, but
here we go.
Historically, they say Marines is the toughest, but all of them are tough. Salute to all of them. So there's not. But just simply saying, you finished boot camp. Put it that way.
Yes.
What did that feel like knowing you accomplished that 13 weeks of pure hell? And then you left the college campus, 14 and a half weeks before. You just finished the Marine Corps. I mean, just as far as boot camp. What was the feeling you had after that accomplishment? And how did it change you?
It changed me in so many ways that, I came out of there a man, more. I mean, I was a man when I went in, but it was more more discipline, more, caring about myself and, trying to take care of my body. And once they give you that Eagle Globe and Anchor, it's like, I'm ready. Let's do this. It's going to be easier now going forward, but not as easy. You're still going to get, smacked because you're the new graduate going to your unit. You're still going to get, hazed or whatever. Probably hazed was the right word, but and that back in that time it was.
Right.
Now, not so much.
Things have changed a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it was a blast. Standing there on the parade deck, graduating. Your parents and family are in the stands, and which was awesome because a couple weeks before graduation, my senior drill instructor calls me out, and I'm like, "Oh crap, what did I do?" And he said, "Okay, your parents are deaf." I'm like, "Yeah." They're coming? I'm like, "Yeah." "Do they need an interpreter?" "Yeah." No, it's more like, "Yes, sir." No one just, yeah. So come to find out, they get an interpreter for my parents, and they're sitting front row with the interpreter so they can see the whole entire event.
Oh wow.
So I didn't know they did this until after graduation. I'm like, dang, they looked out for me.
Right. Right.
That way my parents aren't sitting in the stands wondering what the heck is going on.
Yeah.
Because there's no interpreter. I mean, we can all sign, my brothers and all, we can all sign and communicate with my parents, but something like that, you want to enjoy it too.
Absolutely.
And so my brothers and all that got to enjoy it without having to, actually interpret to my parents. They went and got somebody for my parents.
Sean, you're sitting on that airplane. You're on the deck, right?
Mhm.
You're on the deck. You look out and you see your parents. What was the expression on their faces?
Joy. I'm sitting on the parade deck, and I'm looking out, and I see my parents, and I see the interpreter. I'm like, oh crap, and just that feeling of everything's going to be all right, because the Marine Corps took care of my parents.
So that's one instance right there. You overcame a setback and made it a comeback. College didn't work out. You said, you know what, I got to do something else. So instead of just going to another college, you're like, you know what, I think I'll go to the Marines. That never entered my mind when I was struggling at all 4.5 years of college. 5 years, let's be honest. Folks, we are here with Sean Donald. And I'm just excited to dive more into this because we have way more coming up. Some of the things that he went through, wars, dark times, and how he decided, I'm not going to end my life. I'm going to help others live theirs more with more joy, more hope. You don't want to leave this. This is the Drive with AD and Raff. We got Nick holding it down to 1-2 and Sean Donald in the house. And sports does tie into this, so you have to listen how that happens. Quick break from our sponsors and partnerships. We'll be right back. The Drive with AD and Raff. 937 ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check sandhills.jobs for more. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new sales, travel and support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technology. Internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
It's the final home game of the regular season for the Lincoln Stars on Friday, April 21st, when they host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 p.m. It's Fandemonium at the Icebox as the Stars are celebrating their great fans with prizes throughout the evening. Cheer on the Stars one final time in the regular season before the Clark Cup playoffs begin on April 24th. Get your tickets now at lincolnstars.com or by calling 402-474-7827.
For great views, go to Kansas. For unforgettable views, action-packed racing, Kansas Speedway. NASCAR weekend at Kansas Speedway, May 6th and 7th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Hey, it's Nicklin Hayes for Nebraska volleyball. I hate wasting time in practice, and I want to help you stop wasting your time when you're looking for an electrician. High Electric has been serving the area for over 30 years for both residential and commercial properties. They are experts in everything like remodeling, new additions, hot tub installation, and more. And they take jobs from Beatrice to Omaha and all towns, big or small, in between. Call them today at 402-466-6606 or learn more at high-electric.com.
Lincoln Earth Day is on Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music, and fun family-friendly activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sponsored by Johanna Rhodes Real Estate. More event details at rhoadshomes.com.
Are you looking for a solid, stable career in assembly, CNC machining, or injection molding? We got you covered. Hi, Bob Williams, HR Director for Garner Industries. World-class manufacturer with a 70-year history, right? And I just listed some great career opportunities that you can find by logging into garnerindustries.com. If you want top pay, excellent benefits, flexible work hours, and the opportunity to work in a clean, modern, air-conditioned facility with great people, contact me today by applying online at garnerindustries.com.
April, and that means the school year is almost over and summer road trips are on the horizon. Stop telling yourself you'll upgrade your car someday and do it now. Mullen Motors lot is full of great vehicles to take home, so you don't have to worry about your current car barely surviving another road trip. Come check out their lot just north of 48th and Layton and find your next ride, as summer road trips are just around the corner. Mullen Motors.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Constructors is now hiring for all positions, with labor starting at $20 up based on experience. Immediate job openings for laborers, mechanics, bridge builders, operators, and drivers. Start your new career today. Constructors offers great pay, health, dental, and vision insurance, paid time off, paid holidays, and so much more. Join the crew today and be a part of Nebraska's oldest paving company dating back to 1908. For a complete list of openings and to apply online, visit constructorslincoln.com.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
Babe, pack your bags. We're going to Vegas.
Vegas?
We just got the estimate from the wedding caterer, and we're going to have to elope.
Actually, Members Owned Credit Union is offering no-fee home equity lines of credit. We can borrow what we need with equity from a house.
Wait, so we can keep the bacon-wrapped dates for the cocktail hour?
Keep the bacon-wrapped dates. Wedding bells to trekking the globe and everything in between. Capture your dreams your way with a no-fee Members Owned Credit Union home equity line of credit. Learn more at membersowned.com. Equal housing lender.
Are you planting this spring? Make safety your priority. LES requires any landscaping or trees to be planted a safe distance from electrical lines and equipment to give crews safe access. Visit les.com/trees to learn more.
It's the final home game of the regular season for the Lincoln Stars on Friday, April 21st, when they host the Tri-City Storm at 7:05 p.m. It's Fandemonium at the Icebox as the Stars are celebrating their great fans with prizes throughout the evening. Cheer on the Stars one final time in the regular season before the Clark Cup playoffs begin on April 24th. Get your tickets now at lincolnstars.com or by calling 402-474-7827.
Hi, Sean Callahan here with Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and it is Truck Month at Koppel, and we are pulling out all of the stops for this gigantic event. The lots are starting to fill, and we have some great deals for you waiting in Louisville. Brand new GMC Sierra Light Duty and new Silverado Light Duty trucks. All trim levels have up to $4,000 in discounts. That's right, up to $4,000 off all new light duty trucks right now at Koppel, so do not wait. Now is the time to buy a new truck, so stop on in or visit us online at koppelcars.com. You must have a trade-in and finance with Koppel. All deals with Roof Credit.
Attention all Wings fans! 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for bone or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
At first, I was really nervous to buy a ring. I wasn't sure what I was into.
My experience at Starter Heyman was easy. I felt like I walked out of Starter Heyman with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful.
I absolutely love my ring. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
Yeah, it was great.
We're definitely coming back this year.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers in Grand Island. SutterHeyman.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Friday, and we are joined in studio by our very special guest, Sean Donald, with us here from the PGA Hope.
Sean, when I think about the military, I go back to when I was a kid. My oldest brother, my late brother Miles, remember when he came home from the military after basic training, and there was a 12-year gap between us. So if he was alive today, he'd be 61 if he was here today. But I remember him coming home, and I was maybe like in, I don't know, 3rd grade or 4th grade, and I seen him came in the greens, and I used to love G.I. Joe. I was like, man, it's a black G.I. Joe. That was Roadblock. That was before Roadblock even came out in G.I. Joe figures. But my brother had his, his boots, and he had that. Then he put his fatigues on, but he had that green, the green military uniform. Just looked sharp, man. It was pressed. I'm just looking at that's my big brother. And I was telling everybody in the neighborhood, my big brother's home, man. My big brother's home, man. My big brother, Creighton. Like it was like that, Nick, like you talk.
Oh, boy, here we go.
Come on. And I seen his buttons. I seen his buttons on his shirt.
Oh, no. They're buttons.
Buttons. I see his buttons on his shirt. Sean, speaking of button, you button up your time as far as basic training. You finished that. Where were you stationed at right after that?
I was stationed in Washington, D.C. at 8th and I, which is it's a light duty infantry, non-deployable status, where at 8th and I, we go out, we do funerals, we do dignitary visits, Tomb of Unknown Soldiers, wreath lanes, whatever. Constantly we're, either... And when we're not doing that, we're in the field training because there's 2 companies, Alpha Company, Bravo Company.
Okay.
So one company will be doing all the business while the other company is out training in the field, just to keep their just to stay sharp.
Absolutely.
As far as so a lot of funerals, a lot of dignitary visits, White House, Capitol, wherever, Pentagon. They have a little detail show up,
okay,
and we do our thing,
The war starts. You do that. What year did you head over?
I headed over in early 90s.
Early 90s. How long were you over in Afghanistan?
I was over there for about 2 years.
2 years.
Yep.
Did you come back and forth? You were there straight 2 years.
Came back and forth.
Okay, for 2 years straight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to get into what you saw in Afghanistan because you saw a lot. You saw a lot. When you were done and you came back, what was the plan?
I had no plan. It was, it was me and my wife, and at that time, 2 kids. And so when we came back, it was, what do we do?
Because you were a soldier. That's all you known at that time.
Yeah. Do we move back to Jacksonville, or do we move back to Nebraska? Because that's where my wife was from. She was born in. I hope she doesn't kill me if I say this wrong. She was born in Beamer. Grew up in West Point, and then her family lived in Fremont.
Okay, you bet.
So. And mom still lives in Fremont.
Okay.
And she just turned 98 on April 5th.
Oh wow! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
So she is, and I joke with her a lot. You don't need that. Get out of the wheelchair. Let's go dancing.
You don't need that.
she's a sweet lady. So so that's what we did.
Yeah.
She traveled with me
Mm-hmm.
for my time in the Corps. So it was only fair to come back to Nebraska.
Mm-hmm.
Start a family, have 2 more kids.
Yeah.
And just kind of settle roots here.
4 kids total.
Mm-hmm.
What's their ages and names?
Courtney is, oh, good Lord, 20. She'll be 29 this year. So she's 28, Courtney. She's a hairstylist along with mom down at Von Hair Salon Suites.
Fantastic.
Where they had their own booths and they cut hair. Then my older son, 25, 26, somewhere around in there.
Yeah, you're like me. I'm like, he knows all what he is.
Sounds good. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. He did the service for a little while. He went Army, military intelligence. Then he injured his back, and now he's working at Nelnet as an IT manager.
Fantastic.
So
Great company.
He's making more money than I am, but hey, it is what it is.
Proud papa. That's right.
It is what it is. And then my third child, Morgan. She just turned 23 on April 8th.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Morgan.
birthday. So,
absolutely.
Yep. And she's a first year teacher out of Prescott. Yep. She did 4 years at Midland University. On the cheer team there, and they've been in nationals a couple times. She's got rings to Midland University. And at that time, Eric was the coach for one on the football team there.
Is that,
Eric Crouch.
Eric Crouch, absolutely.
Yep.
At Midland, yep. Jeff
Yep.
Jamrock, another approval there. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it was, it was fun, because it's just a short drive to Fremont.
Absolutely.
To see her every weekend. I went to go watch her cheer, not necessarily watch the football game, but it's there.
Absolutely.
So it was a blast. Going to her cheer competitions, and then the last one, Connor, he's 17, 18, something like that. I don't know.
Somewhere.
His birthday's coming up.
He's the last one. Who cares?
He's a senior at Lincoln East. And his plans right now is when he gets done, he's going to go to college. Probably going to start out at SCC or something like that. But he wants to be a X-ray tech.
There you go.
Nice.
There you go.
Reading X-rays and whatnot. So
Fantastic.
Nice. Yep.
You come back to Nebraska. Sean, when did you start thinking from a mental standpoint things were not adding up for you mentally? The thoughts, the patterns, etc. Where you said, man, something has got to change, or just when did the darkness hit you?
Right away. I knew I had a family that I needed to take care of, but there was times that my mind would go back to my time in Afghanistan, and I would just sit there and just become depressed and just kind of not talk about it. I needed to, but I didn't. I just bottled it up and bottled it up. Every single thought. I just threw it in the back of my mind. Didn't want to talk about it.
What was the results of that?
The first result was suicide attempt. I'm not proud to say it, but that's where my mind was at that time. I felt that there was no way out. It was just one of those. I've lost brothers and sisters over in Afghanistan, and there's nothing that just weighs on you. And at the time, there was probably somebody I could talk to, but I didn't. Instead, I just, like I said, I just threw it all in the back of my mind, just bottled it up until it overflowed, and I said, "That's it. I didn't have any more time."
Your wife is the one that saved you that time, right?
Yes. Yes.
What did you do that after that helped you get back on track for a little while? What did you do? What did you change?
She got me, got my head out of the dark clouds and got me some help through the VA. Did some counseling there. Things were going good. And it's just when you go through counseling, you're doing all the right things, and then you're done. And then it's like, okay, now I got to go back out in the real world and
Mhm.
try to incorporate what the counselor said
Mhm.
and what to do and what to think of. And it worked for a while,
Mhm.
you know, but then you eventually
Triggers.
something happens, something triggers, and then you just kind of fall right back in.
You got through. How long was that time between the first attempt and the second attempt?
About 4 years.
4 years. What was it specifically that triggered you? Was it a series of events that triggered you the second time?
It was a series of events back in 2019. I was done with the restaurant management, and I didn't have anything going on,
Mhm.
and I was just kind of in a place where, what do I do now? I'm done with restaurant management. It's so stressful. It's how do I move on? What do I do? What looking out for jobs, constantly looking out for jobs, and putting in applications, and the wife giving me the side eye because I'm not working.
Yeah.
It's
that weighs on you.
Yeah, it weighs. And then I get a call from Duncan, and you go in and do an interview, and as a parts runner. I started the bottom rung as a parts runner, which is cool. I'm in. And then June of 19, I was out cleaning the yard and cleaning the gutters off the yard and whatnot, and I had a mild stroke. And luckily for me, my two youngest, Morgan and Connor, were home. So this is actually Morgan's second life save for me. So she won't let me forget it. So they were there. They called mom. Mom's like, okay, check his sugar because I'm diabetic. Because that's where the thought went. Okay, he's diabetic. Something happened.
Yeah.
But they carried me into the house. Like you said, I'm a
You're
big old boy,
dude, man.
6'2", 280. I'm a big dude. But the kids carried me in the house. Mom got home and checked my sugars. Sugars were fine. What else is going on? And then come to find out when they get me to the emergency room, I had a mild stroke.
Mild stroke.
Yep.
That sets you back again.
Yep.
Then COVID hits.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a bad place again mentally.
Yep.
What helped you that time?
I was doing physical therapy, trying to get back into life again. And then the therapist mentioned PGA Hope. And I'm like, what is PGA Hope? So I Googled it, looked into it, signed up for a class. And so I'm out at Holmes Lake Golf Course with other veterans that are getting ready to start this program. 6 weeks of free golf taught by PGA professionals. And I get a chance to bond with other veterans. I'm like, okay, this might be pretty cool, but I was still in my shell. And then a gentleman by the name of Seth Schollard, he does the PGA Hope program through the PGA Reach. He came up to me, hey, how you doing? Are you here for class? Yeah, I'm here for class. And this kind of slowly throughout the weeks, just kind of brought myself back out of that dark shell.
That dark shell, 2 times that you wanted to end it. But yet you're still here with us, April 14th, 2023. As you look back, Sean, and thinking where you were, how does golf help you, and how did it help you get out of your shell? How are you helping other veterans right now who are suffering from PSD, or someone who just is going through a hard time and they're thinking, you know what, I'm going to end it this way? What is the word, and how did PGA Hope help you? How are you to help others right now? And what would you say to those who are having a tough time mentally right now?
PGA is all about saving lives and changing lives. And that's what it did for me. Because I was lucky enough to be nominated in 21 to go to DC to become an ambassador.
Oh, wow.
So I went to DC for a week, played congressional on Monday.
Oh,
yeah. how many people get to say they played congressional?
Got that right.
You know, after it was newly remodeled, we were the first class to play that course, and it was just beautiful, beautiful. So I come back from there, and I'm the ambassador now for Nebraska. So there's just another step. Just, you know, how I can help other veterans. And
have you been with veterans that are playing with you right now? And obviously, we're not asking names or anything like that. Have you played with some guys and girls before on the course and got them involved so they were on the edge like you were?
Oh yeah, I played out. I was a guest speaker out at a tournament in Scotts Bluffs last year, and we played golf and talked to some people. Gave them my history, told them about my history, my journey through PGA Hope and my life, and how PGA Hope saved me. Then the next day, about 4 or 5 guys went to their VSO and said, "I thought I was the only one having issues." It's not. PTSD, suicide. It's an ongoing thing. We all need to strive to help other people. And it's not just military veterans. It's anybody can have PTSD.
Absolutely.
First responders, anybody.
Traumatic experience.
Yeah.
Folks, we are with Sean Donald, PGA Hope. I mean, just looking at the dude has been through a lot, but yet he's still here saving lives through the game of golf. We'll have more when we come back on the drive with AD and Raff. We got Sean Donald House. We got Nick holding it down. We're right back. 90.7 a ticket.
Are you looking for a solid, stable career in assembly, CNC machining, or injection molding? We got you covered. Hi, Bob Williams, HR Director for Garner Industries, a world-class manufacturer with a 70-year history right here in Lincoln. And I just listed some great career opportunities that you can find by logging into GarnerIndustries.com. If you want top pay, excellent benefits, flexible work hours, and the opportunity to work in a clean, modern, air-conditioned facility with great people, contact me today by applying online at GarnerIndustries.com.
This is Jay Foreman. When I played football for Nebraska and in the NFL, I wore protective gear to safeguard my health. Today, I'm not only protecting my health, but everyone in our community by staying up to date with the bivalent COVID vaccine. Update your protection with the bivalent COVID vaccine while it's still free. Find out more at healthylincoln.org. That's healthylincoln.org.
If your home isn't delivering the year-round comfort you expect, call the experts at Bryant. Warm and cool, comfort and confidence. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. Call 467-1111.
There's a new way to vacay when you fly LNK. Check out brand new service at the Lincoln Airport to some of America's favorite travel destinations. Catch convenient nonstop flights to Vegas, Atlanta, Minneapolis, Orlando, Austin, Dallas, or Nashville when you fly via Redway. With so many affordable options to choose from, planning your vacation has never been easier. Visit GoFlyRed.com and book today. Flights are public charters offered by Global X Air Tours LLC and operated by Global Crossing Airlines Incorporated.
Mike Shaver here to tell you that Trek CBD has a new name, and it's Hemp Boss. It's the same products you've grown to love, just a new name. Spring sports are on the horizon, and Hemp Boss has a variety of products that help calm me down during games and on the golf course so I don't go over the top. And they have a variety of options for you to calm you down before, during, and after any event. Whether you're looking for drinkable Delta 8 seltzers, hemp-derived Delta 9 syrups for your beverages, or anything else, Hemp Boss has it all at 84 from the internet. Hemp Boss, naturally healthy CBD.
What's with all the Nebraska Lottery scratch tickets? We're going to a baseball game.
They're for the 7th inning scratch.
You mean the 7th inning stretch?
Hey, you can stretch if you want. I'm scratching.
Starting a new baseball tradition?
Sure. Why not add even more excitement to the game? Check out all these fun tickets, and I could win thousands between innings.
I suppose the next thing you'll do is change Take Me Out to the Ball Game to Take Me Out to a Nebraska Lottery retailer.
Buy me some peanuts and scratch tickets.
Play is good. Go play. Odds vary by game.
Hello, Talking Deer here. I want to take this time to thank the Nebraska Lottery. Since 1993, Nebraska Lottery proceeds, over $900 million, have gone to its beneficiaries, including the environment. And since I'm out here in the field every day, I see it firsthand, or first hoof, I guess.
Who are you talking to, dear?
Oh, I was just thanking the Nebraska Lottery and all the people who play for supporting the Nebraska environment.
That's nice, dear.
The Nebraska Lottery,
30 years of building a better Nebraska.
There's a lot of realtors in Lincoln, but don't get overwhelmed by all the names. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realtor Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate is your go-to option when buying or selling residential and commercial property. Ben's team offers unbeatable customer service and promises to make the buying and selling process as stress-free as possible. Call Ben today at 402-419-6309 for all your real estate needs. Ben Bleicher with Professional Realty Group at Berkshire Hathaway Ambassador Real Estate. No pressure, just professionalism.
Prashawn Jackson here for Bauer Underground, who has been serving local contractors and utility contractors all across the state since 1997. When you see the black and white trucks, you know the baddest dudes in the business have arrived. Bauer is currently looking for equipment operators, laborers, diesel mechanics, and aerial linemen. Join the brotherhood built on hard work, authentic people, and pedigree of success. Bauer, a family-friendly company who reminds you, go Big Red!
Several irrigation contractors in Lincoln go out of business every year, leaving sprinkler system orphans begging for service. The folks at Judson Irrigation shed a tear for these little fellas. They've been coddling these orphans for more than 40 years. From redesign, repairing, replacing, and restoring, remember the Judson Irrigation Orphanage.
Call the Judson Irrigation Orphanage 402-420-6277 or judsonirrigation.com.
Lincoln Earth Day is on Saturday, April 15th at UNL's Innovation Campus. Green vehicles, local foods, live music, and fun, family-friendly activities from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Sponsored by Johanna Rhodes Real Estate. More event details at rhoadshomes.com.
Start your Sundays off right with Jeff and Nicole Essink on Fitness Fanatics. Jeff and Nicole discuss health and wellness, how to achieve fitness goals, and more through the life of gym owners and gym goers. It's Fitness Fanatics from 9 to 11 a.m. on Sundays on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
The Butchery by Venue is Lincoln's premier specialty grocers. Take the quality of Venue home with you with our hand-cut steaks, handcrafted burgers, and locally sourced offerings. Browse our wide selection of specialty products designed to enhance your dining experiences with cheeses, spices, sauces, and more. We also have an exclusive collection of liquors, whiskeys, and bourbons at prices you're sure to love. Stop in to the Butchery by Venue today, located in our Venue at Home storefront at 70th and Pioneers, just 2 doors down from Venue Restaurant and Lounge.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is the 93 points ticket, which I guess
that says working with the veterans as a PGA member was the best thing I ever participated in. Thank you for your service. Patrick says, wow, this is good stuff. Appreciate it. There's many more. We want to get to this and get back to you. Quick announcement for tomorrow. Get a pick with Johnny the Jet Rogers, Nebraska Heisman Trophy winner. Saturday, April 15th from noon till 2 p.m. at the Best of Big Red, 321 North 8th Street in the Haymarket. Free pick with Johnny and Heisman Trophy. 50th anniversary Heisman Ball available. Free autographs, in-store balls, minis, hats, and more. Can bring one personal item, $20 a sign. Again, that's tomorrow, Saturday, April 15th at the Best of Big Red, 321 North 8th from noon to 2 p.m. with Johnny the Jet Rogers. Speaking of events, tell us about the event that you have coming up in June, Sean.
Yes, we have our Husker Fans Salute the Troops Golf Scramble. It's currently open right now, registration on our Golf Status app. All they got to do is search 9th Annual Husker Salute Golf Scramble and get signed up. Basically, it's a program where we support, serve, and help other veterans going through the same thing that I went through. And we have former Huskers, current Huskers that are playing in the tournament or the scramble. And we're actually right now in talks with Coach Rule to do something in honor of Cole Pensick.
Yeah.
He signed up for a team. He had a team signed up.
Wow.
And then when I saw it on, unfortunately, Facebook, we started looking around and be like, okay, what are we going to do? We got to honor him somehow.
Of course, Sean is talking about former Nebraska offensive lineman Cole. Got my name.
Cole Pensick.
Cole Pensick that passed away, unfortunately, earlier this week. So when he had a team, you said actually signed up for it.
Yep.
So yeah, that's. And thank God for you guys that are out there doing something for that. So June 23rd.
Yep, June 23rd, 8 o'clock shotgun start.
Mm-hmm.
All day out there we'll have
at Ashland Country Club, right?
Yep, Ashland Country Club.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have the golf ball launcher. That is freaking cool.
Uh-huh.
I did it last year and dang near got a hole in one. It was freaking cool. You just sit there on the tee and boom, and watch a golf ball fly.
Wow.
It was a blast. So we'll have that out there. We'll have hole in ones deals. Go to Golf Status, sign up.
So it's golfstatus.com.
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 9th annual Husker Salute Foundation Golf Scramble or something like that. But it's in there in the Golf Status.
What's the format? Teams of 4?
Yes.
4-man scramble.
4-man scramble.
And what's the cost of entry fee?
It would be $520.
$520.
Yep.
Okay, absolutely.
And then we also, we're still looking for sponsors. That all that is listed on the Golf Status app too.
Okay.
We're looking for donations, just to kind of help keep this program going.
Absolutely.
We're even looking for teams or people who don't play, but want to sponsor a veteran or a team of veterans.
You bet.
You could do that on that app too.
Absolutely.
That app is just crazy. And if you want to learn more about the program or what we do, huskersalute.org.
Huskersalute.org.
Yep.
We've got a few minutes left, Sean, and it's the thing that sticks the most with me. And I know our listeners here. You're sitting here because someone stood in the gap for you, your wife, your friends, your family, the support from the military of what the salute has done for you, what the golf has done for you, the PGA has done for you, the salute to troops. What would you think about without that? What would you say to someone that's saying, you know what, I just don't know where to start to turn things around? What would you suggest?
I was right off the bat. I would suggest them just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody knows something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
Sean Donald.
Yep. SHAWN.
Yep.
Donald, DONALD.
Yep. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram. You can find me. I mean, if you want to talk, just call me.
Absolutely.
I'm available. I love talking to people, especially veterans. If they're having issues, just give me a call or call somebody that can get you help.
Absolutely.
We could put you in the right direction. I mean, for a veteran, if they wanted to, they can go to the VA and be like, I need to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I have this. I need to talk to somebody, or reach out to somebody. If they can't figure it out or where to go, call somebody. Somebody will be out. Somebody can help them.
Absolutely.
And get them pointed in the right direction.
Folks, we have Sean Donald with us today, and I can't tell you how much it's been an encouragement. Ryan J93 says, Sean, what an inspiration. And I echo that because, Sean, there's a lot of people listening, man, and everybody's going through something in their life.
Yes.
Everyone's facing a battle or going through a battle in their life, and PGA Hope has been that for you, and you're sharing hope and spreading hope for other people. Because, Sean, here's the beauty. If you're not here, people aren't hearing that.
Yeah.
That's just going to, what really segues into is Sean gave us a whole class on attitude adjustment today, but the attitude adjustment today by AD Attitude Adjustment Today, sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply to ilc.net/careers. The AD attitude adjustment today, folks, it's been said numerous times today. Be there for somebody. Make yourself available. Anytime, my mom would always say this, Sean. She goes, anytime you feel helpless, go be hopeful. Anytime you feel helpless, go and hopeful, go help somebody else. Go help somebody else. So when you feel hopeless and helpless, go help somebody else.
Yes.
If it's only all about you, what are you offering? And you mentioned that how it helped you out, how you wanted to end your life, and now you're changing and saving lives because when you felt helpless and hopeless, you said, I'm going to decide to be helpful through the vehicle of the PGA for Hope. Man, Sean, I can't thank you enough. Go ahead, Nick.
If you are interested in learning about the golf scramble, signing up, making a donation, head over to the Twitter. On my Twitter, I just posted the link.
Thank you, Nick.
Awesome. 93.7 The Ticket has the link retweeted. I'm sure the Drive's Twitter feed will retweet it. All of us in here will as well.
Absolutely.
So there's plenty of avenues for you to. I see you guys have a goal, but there's obviously you can go past that goal. So
yes.
Nope, just the goal, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Stop at the goal. No, don't stop.
Yeah,
at
let's
the goal.
blow it out the water.
Blow it out.
Blow it out the water.
So yeah, click that link. It'll send you to the sign up. If you click the link that I put on the tweet, it'll send you to the sign up that you can sign up for the golf scramble. And then if you keep scrolling down, it says make a donation so that they can continue.
Folks, we're going to have Sean back on about 2 weeks prior to the event to kind of remind people again. A big shout out to Sean. Again, he said you can reach out to him. Look at Sean Donald on Facebook. It's Sean SHAWN Donald just Donald DONALD. He's on Twitter. He's on Instagram as well. Don, thank you for being at the Ticket on the Drive with AD and Raff this morning, man. We appreciate you, brother.
All right, thank you,
folks. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I love it. It was great day. Yeah,
you bet, man.
All right, so this weekend, Nebraska versus Northwestern baseball sweep. Nebraska versus Indiana softball sweep. Lincoln Stars at Fargo sweep. Mason Marcellus scores 2 goals. And the Nebraska bowling team is going to win a national championship. Have a great weekend. We'll talk to you on Monday.